Hi. Hello. Howdy. Welcome back to Let's Play Hitman Contracts. It's going to be the final segment, and I'm post-commentating this because we're doing the Silent Assassin run on Professional. No normal mode victory here. First, the cutscene.
This room. This bullet. There's a bullet for everyone. And a time and a place. An end. Yes. Maybe this is how it has to be. Inspector, you obviously learned too much about me. I can't have that. Not even in my death.
Hello, 47. Diana here. Your next assignment is in Paris, at l'Opéra d'Orléans, to be precise. You have 3 targets. All 3 will be at the Opera House on Friday. The first is Portuguese tenor Philippe Bercuse, who'll be playing Mario Cavaradossi in the opera Tosca. His lifelong friend, American Ambassador Richard Delahunt, will be attending the opera along with a new friend of theirs, Inspector Albert Fournier of the Metropolitan Police. All 3 targets must be eliminated. We placed a package for you in the dressing room under the name of Fleck Fisher. It's got some useful tools and more in-depth information on the targets. Good luck, 47. There's a lot of money on the line with this one.
So this one's kind of weird in that you already are starting in the middle of an assassination. But first, this is the most important part of the entire thing. We grab the suitcase and we run out, and then we run into that door. I'm not kidding. That is where the majority of your resets are going to happen if you use the strategy I'm using. We're grabbing the suitcase because it has a sniper in it, and it's silenced. It's more important that it's silenced than the fact that it's a sniper. Trust me, this is the only silenced weapon I could find. I'm also very strictly following walkthrough. I don't care. This mission pissed me off. We'll get into it later. So here, what we're going to want to do, exit the door and hit the power. Now, they can't see you for the fucking life of them. I'm going to run right in front of these guys. They're not going to see me. Not even intentionally trying to run in front of them, just like that's the way down. This guy right here, he has the disguise I want. We're going to syringe him and hopefully not use our silver ballers by accident. That did in fact happen to me at least once. But yeah, this mission starts out like in the process of you having already killed some people. So the idea is that really you only have 1 target, even though the mission says you have 3. Because technically, the 2 of the 3 targets are already dead by this point. It's kind of an in medias res type of mission. It's also the final mission in the game. So it's kind of... If you've been paying attention to the framing device, this is like, we're all healed now. We're not dying, so we're going to escape. This level is very frustrating because there's cops everywhere and they are very, very difficult to elude. If you get this disguise, it becomes easier, but it's still annoying. Here, I'm going to drop this briefcase because, well, I don't need it. I'm going to beeline to a specific NPC on this map. This NPC is the fireman. He is going to have not only a disguise that works better, but he's also going to have the ambulance keys. There's 2 different ways you can leave this level, either by ambulance with you driving it, or by walking past the security guards. Not security guards, the police guard. I kept trying to make the police guard exit work, and it just doesn't. That's the NPC right there. You can't sneak around him yet, because he'll see you coming that way. What you want to do is you want to go to the other side of the street and then start sneaking. If he sees you sneaking, he'll get suspicious and run off and you'll be fucked. By the way, the people here, they don't exist. They'll see you not only kill people, but sedate them. They'll see you change outfits. They will not say anything. They all hate cops as much as I do, so it's cool of them. So anyways, we're going to syringe this guy. Beautiful. We're going to take whatever the fuck the... Oh, it's PM car key. I thought it was a gun. Sorry, never mind. So that is the key that we need. But whatever. I thought it was just on his outfit. Anyways, more importantly, we're gonna be going. So now the cops that we had to walk past are going to be giving less of a shit about us. The good thing is that they can't see 47's baldness through this mask helmet thing. So as long as you're not like running, they're pretty much never going to discover you. Or at least I never had them discover me. So really, this is the mission's basically over at this point, because killing the guy, like the police commissioner, whoever, what the fuck he is actually really consistent and easy. It was just finding a consistent way to exit the level that was hard. But this mission does in fact suck, just because that first 10 seconds is such an annoyance to restart over and over again. Because you either have to do that, or you have to do a strategy that involves manipulating the way that the AI, like, people around the target are facing in a very, like, not intended way, so that way you could kill him without being seen. But the game really wants you to do this. You're going to open up the sniper briefcase here. I guess, to be fair, I don't know all the ways you could kill this guy, but it feels like there's only two. And really only one. So anyways, we're going to take this silenced sniper. God, that's a cool disguise. So we're gonna go over here. And we're going to shoot this car. Remember that one level, the Seafood Massacre, how we had to shoot a car to distract guards? Well, guess what we're doing again. So I dropped the sniper there, and now I'm just walking. But I'm also going to run a little. Thing about this is that it doesn't really matter now. There's no guards by the guy that we need to kill, who's right over here. Weirdly enough, you also don't have to move his body. I never got discovered once when I've killed him. Like, well, okay, I've never had the, like, a body has been found type message. So anyways, this is our only target, and then we can leave. He's not that difficult to kill. It's really just leaving that's the hard part. So here, I'm just dicking around. I grabbed his weapon for the shits and giggles of it all. Yeah, so we could go to the exit behind us, but that's not happening. Those police guys, I just don't trust them. Instead, what we're going to do is this. And escape an ambulance. Boom. It's so bookended, because we escaped in a car in the first level, and now we're escaping in a car in the last one. Oh, I love the symbolism. I don't know. And wait for it. There we go. And you may notice that my trophies for beating this game are not popping, because I, in fact, had an attempt of this that I thought would have been good enough and got spoiled because of close encounters, in quotation marks, but whatever. So, I'm kind of regretting splitting this up. This did not take me nearly as long, nor was it as long as I thought it would be. Ah, well, let's resume speaking in live now. So with that, we have beaten this game. We're done. We're done. 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 Hooray.
Why I'm here. I don't know who tipped them off. I barely made it out of Paris myself. How's your wound?
Your doctor saved my life.
There's been a lot of pressure. We're losing friends. The FBI, the CIA, Scotland Yard, MI5, police all over Europe. Something's going on at the highest levels.
I'll lay low until the agency sorts out its problems. If it takes more than 2 months, I'll find a new employer.
That won't help you or the agency. All of this pressure revolves around you. They're squeezing us to get at you. I've sensed it for a while. Tonight confirmed it. But now I know where the pressure's coming from.
This is serious business. Do you have this kind of money?
It's under your seat.
See your coffee, sir?
Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, no credits music? Okay. This is going to be a little weird to talk over. Well, unless you somehow missed the last few segments, I think I've made my point, my standing, my opinion, my everything on this game fairly clear. I do not like this game. I feel very much like it suffers from the fact that it is a sequel to Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, which is a game I adore. Uh, the Let's Play of that also just, like, you could see my opinion forming on it and really, like, my enamoring state of mind with it. Here, I feel like you could see the exact opposite, where it's just like, oh, this is Silent Assassin, this is how you do this. I don't know, man. In a weird way, I feel like the emphasis on quality versus quantity was not the way to go. I really don't. Like, I know that some of the missions in Silent Assassin were throwaway, but some of them were really good for just, like, kind of replayability and just go here and go, you know? Because I kind of dread the idea of replaying this game. It feels like so many of the Silent Assassins were just, I have to wait for a cycle, I have to wait for this character, I have to wait for that, I have to blah 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 blah. I mean, it wasn't super duper bad, but it's not very gratifying. It very much feels like Silent Assassin is more about following directions rather than, like, getting a Silent Assassin, I should say, not the game. Like, getting a Silent Assassin in this it feels more is just about waiting and following directions rather than like enemy knowledge, level knowledge, etc. Maybe that's just my bias speaking, because I feel like fundamentally these games aren't super different. It's so weird that there's no music. But yeah, I fundamentally feel like Silent Assassin and Contracts are not very different, but they still feel very different. Like, I still really dislike how the UI looks in this game. That's such a nitpick. But then there's also other things, like I really dislike not being able to control your walk speed with a button. Like, okay, I can walk by default, but then I can run if I hold a button. Because running is such a big deal here, and it just, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of simultaneously having running being very important mechanically in terms of suspicion, and then also not having a button dedicated to it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a fan of, like, tilting to walk. I'd rather just, I don't know. At the same time, it feels like, am I being nitpicky? A lot of games do that, and I haven't had that big of an issue. I guess, to be fair, I haven't had to really worry about it in other games. I also the AI in this game is so fucking finicky. I don't know. I stand by what I've said when I say that Silent Assassin's AI was very draconian, but consistent. Whereas the AI in this is so loosey-goosey, and, like, you never quite know when you're gonna piss them off, which is almost worse in a sense, because it's like I can never know if the methodology I've developed was consistent or if I just got lucky. Because that actively happened to me in levels like Beldingford Manor. One time I'd be able to get past a guy, and then 20 times in a row I'll try that same strat and it won't work, and that's really frustrating. I feel like there's some je ne sais quoi that happens with the AI in this game that I just can't put my finger on. And I think just thematically, like, narratively, this game's a little underwhelming compared to Silent Assassin. I know I suck Silent Assassin's dick a lot, but I think it is so understated with its narrative. And how, 47 gets dragged back into this life, and then when, he realizes he can't escape it, and he has to embrace it. It's very subtle and minimal, but it's there. Here, this kind of just feels like a retread. Like, there's that whole third of the game dedicated to the Chinese mafia, the stuff that was from Codename 47. And granted, I did like the assassination of the head guy level. I really did. I didn't really care for the other three levels. They were kind of either retreads or just not very interesting, so... Okay, what happens if I load my data now that I've saved? What happens? Can I level select now, or what? I would like to level select. I would like to know what I can do. Okay, cool. Awesome. Because there is still one more thing I need to show off. Also, it keeps all my rankings. Cool. Alright, so let's go to Asylum Aftermath. We're not quite done. I still need to show one thing. Oh my god. I will definitely have to Okay, this is definitely a new menu. I will have to make note of what we're doing. I have a lot of guns I need to collect too, which is obviously going to be a big issue. But that, I will worry about that on my own time. I'm probably not going to be able to show it on screen because if I get the trophy on screen, maybe, but I'm definitely not showing off the process of getting all the weapons. So, whatever. Let's just go. No, I want to go to the level. Sorry, when I said back, I meant like, oh, okay, except is swear. All right, so let's have some fun. Remember how I got the Ortmeyer keycard? Well, now that we have it, dear God, I forgot how blindingly white this is. Where is it? Isn't there like a door in this room I can open or something? Pick up car key. Okay, it's probably in here then. Where is it? Don't make me look it up. I really don't want to have to. Hello? Where's the place where I use your Ortmeyer key card? Come on. Oh. It's probably not in there. Okay, where else would it be? I could literally just check this entire level, I guess. I mean, fuck it. I need something to fill the time. Again, I feel very silly for not just including this at the end of the last segment. I guess to be fair, it's more convenient now that I didn't have to, I didn't have to do that. Oh, is this the Ortmeyer keycard room? Maybe? It looks pretty small if it is. No? Okay, what is the point? I guess I could have opened this door this whole time and I just didn't know. Whatever. Why are you holding a minigun? What in fuck? Sorry, I have genuinely no recollection of there being a minigun guy. Whatever. So... question of the year is, where am I using this card? It's gonna be great when I can't find out and I have to just look it up and ruin the authenticity of everything. Because that's what I am. I'm authentic. By the way, I used a guide to beat the last level. Seriously? I'm starting to think I really should just look it up. I just assumed it would be obvious enough to find. But, you know. Alright. It would be so obvious and yet not at all. You know, it's probably that southern room. Now, that room stands out a lot. I can't believe I didn't notice it sooner. It's almost certainly there. If it's not, I'll look it up. Because I'm wasting time. I'm about to go over the time for my segment. This has got to be it. There we go. And what awaits us? Nothing. This was not the room that I thought it would be. Alright, I'll just look it up. I'll be back. Good news! It turns out that the guy holding the minigun was in fact new, and that is one of the things we can get now that we have the Ortmeyer key card. This whole time I was expecting to open a door, but it turns out you literally just have to kill this guy. Hi. Hey. Alright. I guess let's take clothes. I mean, I have to finish the level, too, is the problem. Okay, now that I got it, let's drop it, because the trophy should pop. Hooray! I love when trophies pop and angels cry. I still have to finish the level to keep it in my inventory, though. But I'm not going to show that, because I've already done this level. And I don't even know if I need to do it Silent Assassin, to be honest with you. I do have one more thing to show, though. Besides the minigun, we need one more thing. Also, since I'm trying to leave this level, let me grab the syringe. Yeah, whatever. This is a very anticlimactic way for me to end the Let's Play, but this game was not very good to me. So I don't feel too bad about it. Mainly, I just, you know, whatever. Hopefully Blood Money will be better. This is a bit of a lame outro, but I am looking forward to Blood Money still. Don't know when I'm going to start Blood Money, but it is on the docket eventually. Pick up Desert Eagles. Hooray. Well, that's that, because Double Eagle. Hooray! Hooray. Well, I had fun, didn't you? Sorry for being a wet blanket and for this segment being so short, but nah, I'm not that sorry. I don't know. I guess for next week, I do know what I'm going to be playing. It should be completely unsurprising because, well, look at the games I've Let's Played before and look at what's the one that I haven't touched in a while. There you go. I might as well have just said it. But otherwise, yeah. Again, I'm very disappointed with this game. I'm hoping in time maybe my appreciation for this game will grow. Maybe if I replay it in a year or two on my own time, I'll enjoy it. But I'm really, like, right now, I'm really just like, wow, this was a game. Not every Let's Play can be a winner, right? We got to keep that mantra. We got to understand it and internalize it. So, oh well. Anyways, next week I'll see you for something in quotation marks new. Should be fun. I'll see you then.